How's it going, guys? Please ignore the basket of clothes back there. I haven't folded them yet. How's everybody doing tonight? Hi, guy. What's going on? Gunner! Guys, I got a few new mods in here, and this is a message to all of my mods that are in here. Um, Instead of putting people out totally, please just put them in timeout. Okay? I think it's 300 seconds or something like that. I'm glad you're in here, Pie Guy. Our special guest will be in here shortly. Um, it will be an interesting show tonight. Pie Guy, say hello. Where you at, Pie Guy? All right. Now, like I was saying, we got a few new people in here as mods. I want my mods to realize I don't want you to delete people. I don't want you to put them in total timeout. What I want you to do is put them in 300 seconds. Just kick them off for a little while. Let them cool off. Please, no blocking them or deleting them. Other things. I was listening to the news today, and there are people in New York are in bad need of PPE. They're talking about confiscating a bunch of stuff for. Oh, I appreciate that, Legend Master. PPE for the people that the first responders. Evidently, they're having a shortage. Um, if push comes to shove and you are in that type of situation, here's one thing that you can use if you keep it in mind. It's turning warm, so sweatshirts are a thing of the past. It's a thicker cloth, and you can cut a sweatshirt to make a bandana to cover your nose and your mouth. And that thicker cloth will, I ain't saying it's the best thing in the world, but it damn sure will help. Chris, same thing's going on in Liverpool. Yeah, well, they came out today and said the majority of the deaths have been from between the age of 60 and 85. And they have stopped people from going to the old folks' home to visit on, to check in on relatives. So this thing's a lot worse than I thought it was. Our special guest right now is eating dinner, and I told him just take his time. I mean, I'm sure he's enjoying his time with his wife, which I'm sure they enjoy eating together. So, hey, Thomas, what's up? Hmm. Hanging in there, just waiting. Yeah, I know. It's going to be an interesting night. Things will be going good. Have you tried eel yet? No, I don't think I would. The eels that we have here are the little green ones. They get about 2 foot long. Now we got some freshwater eels that get 12 foot long, and they're hard to catch. I've never actually seen one. I've only heard of them. But the little ones, they're just too damn bony to do anything with. Damn bando. Everything's going great with me. Now, I will say this. That lady that was buying the house decided to back out. Today was closing, and just all of a sudden, she no longer wants to buy the house. Well, the realtor thinks it has something to do with the virus because everything else went through. So, I don't know. Do I like Star Wars? I think they did it out of sequence. And once I've gone back and looked at it in sequence, I just don't look at it as I used to. I used to be able to watch that shit day after day after day after day. I can't watch it like that no more. Oh, I'm moving. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I done made up my mind. You know? But I'll still continue getting on here and doing my thing. And I mean, Michael and Bridget are not going to stop me from being on YouTube. They can try. Fuzzy's been a pain in the ass today. I don't understand it. I was sitting on the phone with this lady up there in upstate, and the whole time I had her on speakerphone because I was typing on the computer too. Yes, I can multitask. Ooh. The thing is, Fuzzy doesn't like cameras and she doesn't like phones. So if you're sitting there talking on something, she's got to be in the middle of it. Hey, Misty. Damn, 493 people in here so far. Have I been to Michigan? Oh, yeah. Guys, there is not a state in the United States that I have not marked my territory on. Okay? Every interstate, unless it's been built in the last 10 years, I have marked at least once. 500 people in here, guys. Hit that like button. 8 minutes and 9 minutes into the stream. Hey, Jerry. Haley. To Lake what in Florida? Now, guys, anything over 200 people in here, the chat jumps. And when it jumps about 30 spaces. So if I don't see the comments sometimes, that's why. Question, have you ever have a great time fishing in Loch Lomond in Scotland? You would see the Loch Ness Monster. I'd be fishing for that son of a bitch, Connor. Okay, I got some huge hooks, man. And I would use somebody's roast beef for bait. Come to Memphis. I plan on visiting Memphis, guys. There's a few cities in the United States that I love more than anything else in the world. New Orleans is one of them. Okay. If you ever go down there and you do not go into New Orleans, you have wasted a trip. Okay. Memphis, Nashville, they're close together, and those are two. California, I've been to everything in California that I wanted to see when I was out there. Washington, hell, I could live in Seattle. Las Vegas, oh God, I spent too much time there. Haley gonna be taking care of business. That's right. Haley, you weren't in here earlier. Don't block anybody. Just put them in timeout, please. Oklahoma, there's not too much I ain't seen in Oklahoma, but I definitely gonna be going back to Oklahoma. I got a friend, Darren, that lives out there. He used to live here. He's got into motorcycles and broke a few bones, but he's still doing his dirt bikes. So it's going to be fun getting back up my old school buddy. Have I ever been to Michigan? Yeah, I've been to Michigan. Costed me $5,000. Pennsylvania? Yep. My co-driver used to live in Greencastle. What do you think about Australia? I think it's a beautiful place. I wish I could go there. Well, Canada, I've been through. Mexico, I've been down to the city of New Mexico. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's how it says, but it took 3 days for us to get there. Did I play at Vegas casinos? I lived at the casinos. What are you talking about? Charlie said he was thinking what? Jerry, I don't know. That could be the special guest. A special guest, last I heard, was eating dinner. Now, I told him to take care of himself while he's eating dinner with his wife and just enjoy it. We'll be here waiting on him. When he pops up, because I've already sent him the link, I'll get him in there. So, special guest Fuzzy. She's always a special guest. You know that. Craig Donovan, that ain't you. I haven't hit that low on the totem pole yet. Poor Craig Donovan. So misunderstood. Thinks he can cook. Gina! Hey, Ethan, I saw what you said, but I didn't read it quite clear. How do you deal with all the who just blindly believe everything Michael says? I don't worry about it. You know, me and Angry Grandpa had a deal. Ethan, that's the only way to become a mod is you don't ask to become one for starters. And you get picked randomly. You never know. And as soon as you got picked, it could be taken away from you too. So careful what you ask for. Me and Angry Grandpa, when we were on his Twitch channel, he always wanted me to get into YouTube and doing my own channel. And we were going to see what did better. But I was working and dealing with Michael and Bridget and dealing with Angry Grandpa's house. I mean, it was like having a second job. So when I got away from it all, I got away from it all. Bonnie, my buddy. You watching on the TV? Oh, cool. Hold on. Yeah, guys. Wash hands. Can you tell us about AGP? I'm not going to go into that abuse, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you this. If you go into the earlier AGP videos, okay, you will see it and be able to judge for yourself. What I feel is verbal abuse, y'all might find funny. But I'm thinking of the age of the kids going through that. Okay. So, I mean, y'all have to go watch the videos. So please check it out for yourself. Don't take my word. Go watch it and think about what you're watching. Well, Kit Kat, I'm glad you're here too. Yeah, Big Draw. I pretty much have been through all the Michigan. Actually, yeah, I've been all through Michigan. You got thunderstorms down there in Texas. You know, that's something I do miss. When we used to go across I-40 or I-80, especially I-80, going into Wyoming, you ever get stuck in a thunderstorm out there and you have been in a storm? We're talking about lightning for days, 60, 70 mile an hour winds push you sideways. We ain't going to talk about the rain because it turns to fucking ice. It's crazy. Okay. Trayton. Angry grandpa didn't do anything. Doug is a big liar. Take your ass to them earlier videos and watch them for yourself. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. You want to call me a liar? At least go check it out yourself. Trashy ass. You got link. What kind of TV shows do I watch? I really don't watch regular TV, guys. What I do watch is Swamp People, Moonshiners. Oh God, NCIS down there in New Orleans. Basically, just certain things on cable. Zach, I don't know when I'm moving, but it will be soon. You know, I got to come up with roughly $1,400. $750 of it's for the moving van and the dolly, and the rest of it is for gas to get to Kentucky because the house isn't sold yet. But as soon as I can get that, I will be moving. Clean the house totally out and just leave it vacant for the realtor to sell it. Because the dumb bitch that was supposed to sell it decided to back out. based on New Orleans. Yeah. Minnesota, many times. Jason, Doug, that's not abuse. That is just being, I don't know the experience you had as a father, but AGP has brought up his kids safely. Jason, have you put down your knife? But I'm going to be honest with you right now, right here. If you watch the first 15 videos that Michael put out and you tell me that, then your ass needs to go back into the straitjacket. Sorry. Now, guys, I'm not in here to talk bad about AGP. I love the man. Everybody in his family knew it. Charlie!
Hey, what's going on, Doggy? What's happening with you tonight, man?
You got some feedback, man.
Okay. I'm hearing a little. Okay, hold on a second. I might need to pause on the
You got two windows open, right?
Yeah, because I'm hearing myself a little bit slower. Okay, let me get back to you here with my computer illiterate self. Where you at? Did I get rid of it? I don't think I did. There we go. All right, we're back. What's going on, man?
These guys are trying to get me back into the AGP abusing stuff, and it just ain't working.
Yeah, man. I wanted to go ahead and jump on that right while that was happening. You know, all they want to do is capture you right now saying something bad about Dad because Michael has nothing else to go after you about right now. They're like the video that's been edited for a month and a half now almost. I hate to come in guns blazing. I was gonna be cool and let you have your show tonight, just kind of be side. Oh my God, dude! Like we all see clear as day exactly what's happening here, guys, and that is that. Oh my God, what happened to Dougie? Did oh man, yeah, that's all they want to do is just have Dougie say bad things about Dad, just so that they can have something to actually go at Dougie now with.
A 3-second clip.
Yeah, a 3-second clip that they can spread into 3 years. Doug, how long has it been now that they've been going after you, man? Like fucking almost a good year now that everybody
about a year
you have been attacked, dude, constantly, you know. And here's something else that I want to speak on about that, okay? Because now they didn't get what they were looking for last time, that they accosted you, basically 3 of them with cameras and who knows what else that they had on them. You know, we can't see what's behind those cameras, you know, but you know, they didn't get what they wanted out of that, so then they kick it back a notch, you know, to things that happened whenever whenever it was hitting you at the worst, you know what I mean? Like you had you to take care of, you had Debbie and her kids and stuff to defend, you know, a household, 2 households, you know, and they were just coming at you from all different directions, and it was so new to you, man, that, you know, you kind of lash back. We have all said things and done things that, you know, aren't that we're not proud of, you know. But you know, Michael picks and chooses who he wants to mess with. Like, how many times has Tuna went forward? Tuna came forward and egged Dad's house while he was laying in bed with damn back surgery from, you know,
I couldn't even begin to.
She pushed him up against the wall and tried to hurt his leg. How many times has she said all these things and admitted to all this crap? And then Michael brings her on back. You know what I mean? Savage. He's another one. Good Savage, you know. Her and Rosie are working together to go after somebody that he's apparently jealous of, almost worse than me right now. Apparently I don't see how everyone's giving her super chats and donations, and I appreciate my donations, but he has yet to do any of his challenges, right? And what's it even matter? Like this guy is like sitting there in his closet, talking crap about this woman and counting her super chats, It's just like it's pathetic, bro. And Doug, tell Charlie he is a legend, please. Legend Master 86. Thank you so much, man. But honestly and truly, I am only what kind of legend as you guys see me because Michael made me that way. Because Michael damn chased me all up and down the southeast coast.
I know it, right?
You know what I mean? If it wasn't for Michael trying to smash me and destroy me, I wouldn't be a legend, And that's what he's doing with you. That's what he's doing with you right now, And unfortunately, he's trying to take it to the Angry Grandpa channel. That's when I decided I wanted to come on here and talk with you a little bit, maybe try to combat that a little bit, as it were, because you see that they are moderating that video heavily. There were so many comments of people that are like, Michael, get rid of this shit. This is stupid. Michael, we're seeing how low you are going, just to stay relevant and stuff. And I was laughing and sharing those comments, and like they're gone. Everybody that is trying to comment on it right now negatively is being taken away to make it look like Grandpa's Army is all against Doug. And the sad fact is, like, what is that video at right now? Like not even 100,000 views. It's on Grandpa's channel, so that tells us that, like,
have more than that.
Look at it. I mean, I'm telling you, that shows you right there.
Didn't have many yesterday, that's for sure.
90% of Grandpa's fans don't even care. They just see that, they just scroll right past it.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, another video that doesn't have Grandpa in it, and they just scroll past it. You know what I mean?
They're waiting.
Yeah,
waiting for the actual videos that came out that Michael said that he had, and he was waiting to put them out.
Right.
He claims that he's got 20 or 30 different videos that he could put out.
No, but I thought that he said that a hard drive was wiped out or something, and that he pretty much lost everything. He said so many things like nobody even knows anymore.
It's crazy.
I mean, like, if he had him, why is he still waiting? It's been what, almost 2 years. Gina Satilli, what's up, Gina? Thank you so much for that. Always Team Charlie, we love you. Gina's from back when. I remember Gina. She was an awesome supporter back when I was living in them hotels and bouncing around, and that was another thing that Michael did for me, man. He brought Erica, you know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't for him chasing me all around and getting me, kicked out of spot to spot and then saying that I burnt the bridges,
Yeah.
Like, that was funny. Like, he's like, if you've noticed, everywhere that he's ever lived, he's gotten kicked out or had to leave, and like, I'm like, yeah, because you guys dox these people. I hear that now Rosie is actually doxing another one of his own followers, Adam. I guess apparently Adam, who he was like a really big supporter, a big time guy, and getting everybody's PayPals and stuff taken away, and actually had one of the channels put in his name. Apparently it got monetized, and Rosie didn't like that. I guess Rosie's the only one that likes to make any money.
I don't know who this Rosie is. I've never come across him.
Rosie, I'm talking about Fatty. I'm talking about Michael's boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't acknowledge that fool by name.
Okay.
I like Rosie. Rosie's a loser. Rosie's a loser. If you don't
we
kind of look kind of rosy to you. He's always mad face.
The maid from the Jetsons.
The maid from the Jetsons is what we really thought, because he's Michael's maid. Like, Michael's George Jetson, and Rosie's the little robot maid that goes around and does what Michael wishes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah. So that's why I call him Rosie, because he's the cleanup guy, the cleanup gal, the the cleanup bot.
There you go.
It's all done online. You know what I mean?
He tries to anyway. He causes more problems than he's worth.
Right. Well, apparently he's like in the closet streaming right now. He's in the closet streaming and screaming about some 40-year-old woman that's making more money than he is. And it's cringy, dude. Like, oh man, it's cringy. There was a time, you know what I mean? There was a time. How many people we got in here? Bunch of people, huh?
720 people.
Not so bad.
719.
7, not so bad. Yeah. So, there was a time, when him and Michael were like so high up, you know what I mean? Like everything that they did and said was law, and everyone just thought it was the shit and loved it, and like they have fallen so much, bro. You know what I mean? Like this guy is literally in a closet, like, streaming about some woman that's making more money than he is, while Michael, just further shows that he just how low he'll go, as far as, throwing family and friends under the bus just because he can't create actual God honest content. You know what I mean?
And to be honest with you, it would be so easy for him to do this. All you had to do is get off the couch.
Right. Well, I guess apparently, I think things have just been too easy for him. Like this is just another thing that's really easy for him if he just does it, But Michael always came half stepping with everything that he did, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, he should have took Grandpa to 10, 15 million subscribers, I think, If they had done it right, Grandpa could have been on TV, I think. You know what I mean? And
I think they were trying to work a deal with that at one time.
yeah, well, Michael has always been lazy, you know what I mean? Like, he's only had 2 jobs in his life, and like I said, one of them was Wendy's. He got fired after 2 days for having doo-doo under his fingernails. And I'm not making that up at all.
People wonder why I never ate what he cooked.
Man, he's a nasty, gross person, dude. And he's got, and the bad thing is, like, he has all this opportunity and advantages. You know what I mean? He brags and laughs about how, like, everything that all these advantages and stuff that he's got, but he doesn't take advantage of them himself. He's eating all his money away. Like, don't really see where,
I don't know I don't see how somebody for lunch can order 5 pizzas for 2 people, turn around, order $60 or $70 from McDonald's for dinner.
God.
Or go out to a restaurant and spend $300 or $400 on one meal.
Yeah. I mean, they got it like that. I guess he
enjoyed it.
They're living it while they got it, because like in the back of his head, he's always said, he knows like this can go away at any time, and it could. This isn't something that, you know what I mean, he's worked for, you know what I mean? Anybody can get online and make videos, and at any point, they can screw with the monetization system like they did back before with that apocalypse, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I think part of it is like, he's like just taking advantage of it while he can, and then once again, like I say, he's not too bright. He doesn't have a GED. You know what I mean? The boy didn't get past 6th grade. You know what I mean? And
well, for somebody that didn't know.
I mean, and he's just he just fell into it. Dad kind of took him under his wing. That was all Dad. You know what I mean? If there was no Dad and it was Michael filming himself spraying silly string on Jesus pictures for Easter and shit, you know what I mean? There wouldn't be no, there'd be a kid behind a camera, but it wouldn't be like it is now if he didn't have Grandpa.
I honestly believe
what I mean? But I give it to him. There was a 50-50 thing, like they both, Michael was young, you know what I mean? Michael had that young mentality, that Bam Margera kind of, that jackass thing going on with him, you know what I mean? And it was kind of a pretty much that perfect blend of old meets new, you know what I mean? That just really just ignited, especially at a time, when YouTube was at its, was really starting to blossom. They were just right place, right time, you know what I mean? And
a lot of people that's come up with good content haven't even scratched the surface of what they hit.
Right. Yeah. And it take, there are people out there with some really awesome content that don't have subscribers, that just don't have that break. Michael and Dad got that break with the pinwheel video, the pecan pinwheel video. Most of you guys, that was y'all's first introduction to Dad and Michael. There was a website, or there was a web channel on YouTube, almost kind of like Talk Soup or something like that. And once a week they do like the top 10 clips, and Michael and Dad were on it. Michael said overnight they got like 100,000 subscribers because of this channel that featured their video. And after that, it was up to them to really run with it, you know. And they did, you know, they took it and gave the audience something that they'd never seen before, you know, and it really changed not only, you know, our lives, but also, you know, the youngins' lives, the followers. It gave them something to come home and watch after a bad day at work or a bad day at school or something like that, you know, and experience something that was new and felt genuine and realer to them than something on TV, you know. But Michael just kind of, like I said, he took his foot off the gas and just started coasting. Like, how many TVs have we seen Dad break? You know what I mean? How many TVs did he make Dad break when we could have had a different, you know, Super Bowl video or
5 or 6 that I know of.
You know, how many games did he smash? It was just always about the smash and you know, yeah, the anger, you know, like I actually went to him one time before, you know, Dad passed and stuff. And well, I guess while we were all still good. And I was like, you know, why don't you do something like a bucket list thing with Dad? You know what I'm saying? Do a bucket list thing for Dad. What are some things that Dad always wanted to do and hasn't done? You know, I bet you those videos would be 5-10 million views right now. You know, and also, you know, that's just something that Michael would have enjoyed doing with Dad.
But see, the problem with it is you came up with it and he wouldn't do it.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's his ego, you know, and that's what's really going to take him down. Because I find it very interesting. Like, what's the end game here? Like, he's sitting there trying to build everybody up against you over some things that you said about Dad, you know, whenever you and Michael and them were really beefing really hard, man, you know, and I get it. I was there. I know how stress is, man, you know, and I mean, there's some things that you stand behind, you know, we may not agree completely, you know what I mean? But being mature enough, you know what I mean? I can respect, you know, your opinion and continue living, you know what I'm saying? Without trying to damn poke holes in you and bring you down, you know what I mean? And like, that's what I'm getting at. Like, you know, so many people that are like, that don't even care, that are like, what the hell is this that you're putting out here again? You know, we want grandpa videos, you know what I mean? And like, what I'm saying is, what is the end game? Like, he's bringing up just the past because he doesn't have anything now for you, right?
Right.
And so he's trying to bring up the past to inflame the youngins into what? What is he going to release? The clip of Bridget jumping in front of you. In front, I mean, she was almost like went for the foul. Like, she talks to the coach and he's like, "Take the foul." You know, she was going in for that, bro. And
she knew I was hitting
her, you know. And like, people are just gonna watch this and be like, "What the hell, Michael?" Like we waited this long for this. They may not even get it.
Well, the thing is, what he released, I laughed my ass off when I seen it.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't help but laugh.
I didn't watch it. I kind of just skimmed through. I saw he had a bunch of production value into it. He made a VHS tape.
It's pretty funny. I could tell Doug wasn't taking no shit that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm ready to see what's going on. I know, you know, I can only imagine. Like I say, man, they talk all this shit, but just imagine if they had walked up on Dad like that. If they walked up on Grandpa like that. Honestly, Grandpa probably would have cowered down to Michael because Michael owned Grandpa.
I don't know. For a while, he was getting tired of some of it.
I mean, he was, yeah.
I mean, yeah. What pissed Michael off one time was for about a month straight, every time he come to the house, Angry Grandpa was gone.
Really?
Yeah, we were.
Huh?
We took off and went fishing. Didn't tell nobody.
Yeah. Well, well, I mean, like, that's because, like, towards the end there, Michael wasn't even staying for dinner on Sundays. Sunday afternoons, Michael wasn't even staying for dinner, guys. Like, he'd come in, he'd do the video. He would make sure that they came right, you know, when it was time to do the video, you know, too. There was no hanging out. And then that was the death of Sunday dinner.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
I was still living there when that happened, you know, and you know, Dad passed like a year, maybe a year later. So that was about a year of no Sunday dinners, you know, or Michael coming and acting like he was having dinner, take a bite or two out of whatever, and then just leave the plate.
That's about what he would do.
Yeah. Oh my Lord, oh my daughter. Straight up.
Sunday dinners were a real good thing. I enjoyed them.
Oh yeah, I mean those were Dad's things. You know, Dad liked to cook. You know, and and Dad liked to be the center of attention, even with the camera off. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dad. It was always Dad's show, guys. Like I don't give a fuck. You know, like I'm thankful that he had my mom as you know, that I had my mom as a mom or whatever, because Dad would, you know, he couldn't have had anybody else, man. My mom put up with a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And Liam Allen, what's going on with you, man? And yeah, like I said, it was Dad's way or the highway. I mean, just how the fuck it was, you know. And I mean, it was kind of hard living with, you know. But I mean, how many people's fathers are like that? I mean, was your dad or no?
My dad was worse than that.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it might be a time. It might have been an era thing or something. Like with me, Erica's pretty much in control. Like if we have a kid, they're gonna know that mama's in control. You know, like I just want to chill. You know, I mean, you know, I just want to chill and relax. Let me work and chill. You take care of. I don't want to say you take care of everything. You know, I'll help some or whatever. But when it comes to making decisions, yeah, cool. You know, yeah, I like that. You know, like I guess you learn.
To get off that subject for a minute, how are you and Erica doing?
We're good, man. You know, like I'm still essential right now, you know, thankfully. So I'm still getting a paycheck. And yeah, Erica, she's going stir crazy, man. She damn you know, as soon as I get home, she wants to get out and do something, you know.
I can't blame her.
We're doing a lot better, man. You know, it was pretty hard kind of that first year because I was going through a defiant stage, I guess you can kind of say, you know, still kind of wanting to do my own thing. And I'm still kind of a boss and I'm a guy, I'm a man, you know, and even today, I'll still find like inner struggles here and there. But, you know, I'm trying to learn to talk more, you know, especially like when I get angry or I get aggravated doing it, because I do. I mean, I've got those anger issues just like Dad, you know, and I don't really have the money or time to go to no anger classes.
You don't have them bad like
I don't have them bad like that. I have broken a couple things, but I mean,
everybody goes through them stages,
right? And that's what that's the way I figure. It's just human emotion, you know. I mean,
you got to know how to grasp it or let it go, or
that's
just
right.
Get in your own happy place and leave it the fuck alone.
Right, exactly. You know, and a lot of the time, you know, with me, if I escalate it, it's usually because you know, maybe there's a sense of embarrassment there with me. Like usually when Erica tells me something or calls me a kid or something, or, you know, it's usually for like the right reason or something. And I don't want to admit it. Like I know it's right. And I don't want to admit it. You know, I got to go walk away and collect myself. You know what I mean? And yeah, you know, that really has helped out a lot, you know, with keeping us together.
Not speaking out of anger.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, as you all have seen, you know, I can fling some shit when I'm mad. I won't mean a word of it, you know what I mean? But I'll say whatever I got to say to stab you, you know? And I mean, unfortunately, you know, a lot of the times.
But you're not like that no more. This
Right.
past year, you've gotten a lot of that out of your system.
You have changed. You have changed a lot.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You know, I guess it's just a change of environment, you know, and finally growing up, like I've never really honestly lived with another person, paying bills and stuff like that. Like I have been doing the last 2 years, you know, and I think, yeah, that's kind of forced me to kind of grow up a little bit, maybe just naturally growing up, as it were, you know. I like to walk around the house and cook in my underwear. You know what I mean? Whatever I want to do, it's my place, you know what I mean? And it's freeing, you know, it feels good. And I know that keeping it in the lines, you know, staying straight is what's going to help me keep it, you know?
Well, I mean, everybody has their own thing.
Right. Right. But I mean, it's all about how you handle it. You know, if you can't handle it, then you can't have that thing, you know, like,
then you got to find something else that takes that place.
That's right. Yeah. You know, they what do they call those? Replacement drugs. in rehab talk, we call those replacement drugs.
There
Yeah.
you
Replaced
go.
with chocolate milk. Now we're trying to find
Yes.
a new replacement.
Guy, I gotta tell you, man, I've been overdoing it here lately, Doug. Man, like I think like the last couple of months, just like I don't know, like I'm just not ready to let winter go and stuff. I've just been like drinking the shit ton of chocolate milk, knowing it's bad for me, and feeling the weight actually starting to sit on me, you know. And
It happened real quick.
yeah, I mean, you're right. Yeah, you know, look at Mike. You know, I mean, he's what
Fucking chocolate milk
500
is
pounds now, and yeah, man, like. So like I actually, you know, at work I started feeling dizzy, man. I went and talked to the nurse and she took my vitals and stuff and pretty much told me I needed to lose some weight. told me I was fine. I didn't have any of the signs for the Rona, as it were, but did say that I needed to lose a little bit of weight probably. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
first thing they tell you anyway.
Yeah, right. And I mean, so I went out and I got some Slim Fast. Like it's been hard for me to like eat in the mornings. You know what I mean? Like
Oatmeal.
I don't know what it is. Like I can't stomach food in the morning for some reason. I don't know if that's like I don't know if you're like that or maybe I've got like cancer or something. I gotta go get checked. I gotta get checked on. I got cancer in the gut. I got rock gut.
You're not hungry in the morning. You got to get up and get your body going.
Yeah, so like I got me some Slim Fast. I actually got some damn Slim Fast.
If it works, it works.
I gotta tell you, man, like it really does help, man. I chug that stuff in the morning and I'm not hungry, man. Like I've been like working like hungry, like knowing I'm gonna be hungry, but still not able to eat pretty much any damn thing, you know. And then I would just struggle through till lunchtime. And I've been, yeah, man, Slim Fast or any kind of like drink. I think I need to get me a blender or something like that. And
start blending up your stuff the night before, putting it in the refrigerator.
yeah, you know, get me some oats and stuff, maybe some blueberries or something.
Blueberries, watermelon.
Yeah, the good stuff, man.
Bananas.
And then, man, yeah, start doing some kind of liquid diet stuff a little bit. You know, try to lose some of this weight, man. Because, man, Erica, man, I came home today and she was out there suntanning, getting her suntan on, and I'm just like, God, she's gonna look so good. I'm gonna look like crap when we go to the beach this summer. She keeps telling me I need to come lay out there in the sun with her.
You're gonna get burnt up at the beach if you don't get a little bit now.
She's telling me I need to come out there and get a base tan on.
Hell, they're running people off the beach right now down here.
Yeah, I heard about that. They actually closed them. So so we got our reservations for like the 4th of July weekend or the week of 4th of July. What do you think, man?
I might be around. I was supposed to sign papers and shit today, and the lady backed out of it.
Yeah, I heard you say something about that, man. Well, that's fucking lame, man.
But it's back on the market, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
If Dougie's around, we're going fishing. Charlie's been wanting to go fishing anyway.
But do you think the Rona's going to be around still?
I hope not.
I know, man. Like they say we're halfway through it right now. They said that we're reaching about like mid-peak, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's mainly hitting people that are 60 to 80 years old.
Uh-huh.
Is what they're saying. Anybody with an immune system is getting it.
You're right. You're flying right under the radar there, huh? You're good.
Trying to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, I mean, nobody I know. How many cases do they have in Charleston or
Charleston? The last I heard was 36. The whole state has got like 1,500.
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, what in the fuck? We're sitting beside a beehive here. We cannot go into South Carolina right now.
I don't know personally anybody that's got it.
Yeah, me neither. Like I had a friend, Jesse. What's up, Jesse, if you're out there? Thought he had it, but
Jesse's in the chat.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, what's going on, Jesse? Right there too. Yeah, thought he had the Rona, man, and went and got checked out, and I guess it took a couple of days.
Yeah.
But yeah, negative. supposedly Kim had the Rona. They said that Kimberly had
That's what I
the
heard
Rona.
too,
Nothing else about it.
but she's got me blocked, so I can't correspond with her.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I know it.
Yeah. Well, she does whatever Michael tells her to.
I know it.
You know, she is on the payroll. She is on the family payroll, as it were. Or maybe not even the payroll. She's probably not getting anything now, but, you know, she's done gotten enough. It's time to pay the piper now.
I
You
guess.
got your fair share, Kim. Now, yeah. I don't see any handouts going around.
No, not like it used to be. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, why would Rosie sit there crying about what some random 40-year-old woman is doing on her channel?
What shocked the hell out of me is them going back to what's her face?
Sewage?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. She said that she was gonna poison the dogs. Guys, do you not remember this? Like she actually said that I was afraid. I sat outside on the swing, the broken swing of hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
I sat out there all night, man. Just where they at? Dad had me sitting outside because Michael had security sitting in his house. Remember that shit? Sewage and Tuna was all coming after Dad, and Michael had security in his house. Wasn't sitting out in front of Dad's house.
Had Charlie sitting outside of Dad's house.
Had Charlie sitting outside in front of Dad's house with a damn bat and stuff. I'm like, ugh. Of course, not really. I was kind of full of it. I'm like, let these old bitches come up on me, you know. But I mean, yeah, it said that they were gonna ride by and throw cement, like pour cement in Dad's 55 and stuff. They ended up putting Dad's 55 on Craigslist. I remember some old dude pulled up. I don't know if he told you that story, if you were around for that. Some old dude pulled up and was like, yeah, that's a nice vehicle, yada yada, and chewing the fat. And I just thought he was just riding by, you know, wanted to talk about the car. And then finally he tells Dad, he's like, all right, man, let's cut the shit. How much you want for it?
The chat's confused about who Sewage is.
Sewage is Savage. Sewage is that Savage woman that
the youngins will remember from
that
the
Rosie.
video.
Yeah, the one that the one that Michael had to put a cease and desist order on. They ended up telling Tuna to tell Savage that Dad got a peanut wagon for his birthday. Said that Michael got him a peanut wagon. So,
yeah.
then Sewage went on back on her live stream. Oh yeah, Grandpa got a peanut wagon. Happy birthday! Trying to ruin Grandpa's birthday gift for him. Of course, it wasn't the damn peanut wagon. It turned out to be a 55.
That's right.
It turned out to be the car. And she almost fucking blew it because damn Dad knew where the car was, parked on the side. Like, yeah, I told somebody yesterday that the car video was staged. Guys, almost every single video was staged. I'm sorry, I've got to tell you that. I mean, people ask me to about
very few
Nuggets. He's been on Michael for the last year to get Michael to admit that his shit's fake. You know what I mean? So anyway, Dad knew something was on the side of the car or was on the side of the barn. And he goes over there trying to lift it up. He thinks he's going to see, like, you know, a peanut wagon. He really thinks he's got a fucking peanut wagon, you know? And damn. We're like, get away, you know? So finally, they eventually give him the car on the side of the barn right there. And it was sad, dude. Like,
was pissed.
Yeah.
They were first calling me to come over.
But anyway, so and then this woman came back to you because after Michael was like, ha, because that was a real good slap in the face. Michael's like, tell that bitch it's a peanut wagon, you know, and then I'll give my dad a fucking $60,000 car, you know.
A nice peanut wagon, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, but now they're friends. Yeah, and then Michael responded to because I was like, why would anyone let that woman back in the circle? And Michael was like, well, she never said anything bad about Grandpa. Yes, she did. The videos, I don't know where the fucking videos are, but everybody knows that we don't need the videos. We all know.
They took them down.
Well, and I still had the video, the live stream where she came in. I was doing I don't know if any of y'all remember, but I was doing a memorial run for Dad right after his surgery or whatever. I was live streaming GTA. It was some of my first online content. And I was doing a live memorial run for Dad, you know, and everybody got the 55, the car just like Dad's, and we all got the same color as Dad's, and and we pimped them out, and we were all just riding around on the interstate. You know, it must have been like 30 of us, man. Like it was a good memorial run. And this woman pops in on my live stream talking about FAGP, F you, Charlie. You know, you think you're somebody. Well, my husband's a Marine and he'll kick your ass or something like that. And I was like, well, you know, hey, fuck you and fuck your Marine husband, you know. And then they turned it around into, oh, Charlie threatened a disabled veteran. You know, they turned that around.
I love how they turned that shit around.
And then meanwhile, she's got her two sons on Twitter talking about Charlie Green, fuck you. No, that ain't Charlie Green. Fuck you, Charlie Till. Come see me. And well, you know, they live in North Carolina. I'm always somewhere up here. I'd like to see one of them stroll up on me and try to slap me in the face like they claim they were. You know, all of them are nothing but bitches, you know, on camera.
If I remember correctly, she's closer to Asheville.
So she's not too far, an hour and a couple hours away. Yeah, we're not too far from Asheville either.
I know it.
Uh-huh. So they must be laying low or something like that. Because I don't know exactly what I would say to this bitch if I seen her face to face. After the crap that she put in while he was like his weakest. I don't know exactly what I'd say to that bitch or her disabled veteran husband.
Same reason you can't be cool with Tina.
And you can put that out there. And yeah, like I said, I don't fight and reunite. Yeah, same thing with Tuna. She wants to hobble up on her one leg to try and fight. She can do it too.
Yeah, I ain't talked to her. I ain't seen her.
Huh?
I ain't talked to her. I ain't seen her. I don't even know if it's true that she got that leg amputated.
I know, right? I know, right? Like she is such a scammer, you just don't know. I guess that she did some video in the hospital, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she was getting her fucking leg taken. You know what I mean? So what do we got here? Somebody has asked a question. Did Mike throw the McDonald's food all over Grandpa's dream car?
Yes, he did.
Just kind of faded into the distance, is it not?
Yeah, he did, but he tried to blame it on about 5 different people.
Yeah.
I mean, that right there shows you there ain't something right upstairs.
Yeah,
at all. Messages that Charlie did it.
Oh yeah, there was messages that I had done it.
I know it.
Yeah, we know you did that, Charlie. And it was like barely severely misspelled messages too.
That's those 3-year-olds that can't spell.
The morons that it's only a moron would believe this shit.
I know. That's them 3-year-olds that have been giving him money all this time on the back and forth.
Yeah, watching the funny fat man on his poop his pants. And you know what else is like you know, like back in the day, like an exposed Doug video, him exposing family or something would have got 400,000, 500,000, 600,000 views, and then he's not getting that now.
You remember Big Chris?
Yeah, Twisted Chris.
I ain't gonna say his last name.
Yeah,
he told me.
Pulled a gun on me?
Huh?
The one that pulled a gun on me?
I don't know nothing about him pulling a gun on you.
Whenever he brought Rosie to the hotel room to fight me.
Oh yeah, that Big Chris.
He pulled a fucking gun out on me that day.
He told me to watch my back after you got gone. That I would be the next one. He was right.
Oh yeah. Well, I was wondering, man. I was like, well, who's going to be next after Doug? I mean, they cannot continue to sit there and just drag this on for another year, would you?
I think they're setting Cindy up myself.
Dude.
Yeah, they need a babysitter.
They got money. They got money.
Yeah.
They got and they're slowly cutting away everybody that needs their help. Cindy's about the last one. They're pretty much footing her whole cleaning business, right? They're like her only clients, right?
No, she's got 2 clients that I know of.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to completely try to bag her, but she needs to get on the ball and she needs to up that clientele, you know, because I mean, the writing is on the wall, man. It's there.
I know it, right?
It's there. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see him lose that house in 5 years because they can't pay the taxes. You know
what's going to happen. I think Bridget's got a way around that.
Think so?
Yeah, I do. I think
hope so.
I know for a fact
Yeah, I
they got
mean, I
different
don't know. I just know that, like, you know, I don't know. I just don't know, man. They don't seem happy at all, you know, like,
Not like they should be.
no, at all, man. Like I said, if they had put as much time and effort, energy into you know, producing honest content, you know, like they do, and bringing us down, man, like they would be a lot further off, with a lot better off on their channel than they are, you know.
Do vlogs.
If they did daily vlogs like they used to do, people, I think, this shit would go away.
But they,
I think people would get happier with them. The views would go up. But Michael can't do that because it's not his idea. As soon as you tell him something and he didn't come up, it's just going to go crazy. So.
I mean, I guess, you know, you're probably right, man, because a big indicator that would show, you know, in favor of your theory, look, read the community, you know, check the comments and stuff on the videos. They're all telling Michael what to do and stuff, and Michael's just like doing the opposite, you know, like he's intentionally trying to just piss people off, it seems. Or
I told him a long time ago to do a live stream once a month, him and Bridget, for about an hour and a half. Don't give any don't give any kind of I'm going to be here on Wednesday. Just pop on.
Right. No, I'll watch. Well, that's what's going to be happening soon. Once the money really dies down, they're going to need super chats.
And see, that's something I don't even ask for. But
right.
I'm in for.
I mean, I have no problem with people getting super chats. You know what I mean? It's if somebody wants to give you money, they want to give you a donation because they you know, for whatever, it don't matter. Anybody can do whatever the hell they want with their money. Honestly,
that's right.
Yeah. So I mean, period. But you know what I'm saying is, like, that's going to be an indicator. You know, that's when you know that, like, yeah, shit's kind of going south. You know what I mean? Like, because like Michael's pride, you know, whoa, he don't want to have to take a handout from anybody.
One day his hand
what he's doing and doing the videos. You know what I mean? Like, we need to plug in the computer, baby. It's in battery saving mode. Can you still see me?
Yeah, you're here.
Okay, I switched over real quick to read some of these comments here, but there you go. Okay. Sorry, yeah, just thought my computer was starting to die. But yeah, you know, Michael's ego just, you know, won't let him admit when he's wrong, and won't let him admit when things are going wrong. And you actually see that happen a lot of times with business owners. You know what I mean? Like, have you watched an episode of Nightmare Kitchen or whatever with Gordon Ramsay and seen I almost read a comment for a second and seen like a manager that just was completely resistant to change, you know what I mean, and just wanted to continue to do his things his way, and then the restaurant fell. You know what I mean? Like, it happens in many different forms: restaurants, construction.
The best thing that Michael can do right now, honestly, is to take a step back and actually look at what he's doing, because every time he goes to bash me, that actually helps me.
Right, yeah, that's what
I hurting you. He's hurting himself.
Yeah,
and he's not going to gain any new followers, except the only people that are going to watch are the people that know who Doug is, that knows about the situation. He's not going to gain anybody new, and if anything, he's losing people.
That's the thing. Now get it right. Now, okay, now he does gain subscribers daily, okay, but he's not gaining views. Like, he's still gaining subscribers, but he's not gaining views. These children that grew up watching Grandpa have grown up. They're freaking, the ones that were 12 and 13, they're now 19 and 20 and stuff, and they're old enough to know a little bit more about the world for themselves and stuff like that. And a lot of them have either stopped watching or they're protesting and speaking out and being silenced and erased from the video. Their voices are being snipped out. And the new ones that are coming in are watching, and they're like, oh, well, you know, damn, fuck this guy, Doug. And the ones that have been there for longer are like, who is this? What does this guy mean? That guy, Doug. Like the older generation is sitting there looking at the new generation like, bro, you don't even know shit.
Yep. You're right.
And
somebody said that it looks like Kim's kind of walking away from the whole situation. She's been doing that.
Well, I mean,
to a point.
The best, and I mean, Kim can't really walk away from this situation because she accused me of molesting her, and I'm never gonna ever let that go. You know what I mean? She can go ahead and talk, but either way, she's gonna get shit smeared in her face from either me or Michael. Somebody
eventually.
Her, because if she doesn't stand up when Michael tells her to, what's going to happen? We all know what's going to happen. We've all seen it happen to Kimberly already once. She's had to erase her Twitter and bring it back. I like Jesse, much love, brother. Says I only watch for cringe. They delete my comments. Yeah, if they delete anybody that that speaks out against them. You got to be a yes man. And what was I just saying?
Ain't nobody's yes man no more.
Right. Yeah. Well, you see, Kim, she's got to be. You know what I mean? And like we've already seen it. She's had her Twitter removed. Jennifer tried to speak up, had her Twitter removed, and was told that the world was had them tell the world that she was a prostitute. Showed picture. Actually, Jennifer, I don't know why the hell she told Steve that shit.
She probably didn't. It was just made up screenshots, probably.
I don't know. And then she was with you could be right. But I don't know. She didn't have a chance to defend herself. Because next thing you know, her channel or her Twitter was suspended. She took it down.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Until Michael got the facts right and sat her down and said, "Hey, this is how you do these things." You know what I mean? Oh yeah, real quick, I want to give a shout out to my dude Mickey. I don't know if Mickey's still in the house. We've been streaming for a little minute here. He joined at the very beginning.
Charlie, we'll keep going as long as you want to, bub.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm just sitting here chilling. I ain't got to work tomorrow. So, yeah, had me a little energy drink earlier. I had my burgers. I'm good to go as long as you are. We won't take it 4 hours like some people trying to just milk every fucking penny.
Oh, no.
God damn, 4 hours? Don't you got a life? Shit.
Well, there's 815 people in here.
Thank you all for watching, man. It doesn't seem like we're I don't know. I guess
we've been on an hour and 8 seconds right now. 8 minutes.
Yeah, so it's like that video Sunday is going to be game over. Like, yeah, I'm like ready to we're all ready to see it. Like, this is the end game. Like
I'm gonna be laughing my ass off because there ain't nothing I've done that he can expose me for.
Yeah,
without lying to the teeth.
Right. And without it looking like some chopped up piece of shit,
That's all it's going to be.
Like, dude, it's so minute. Like they're sitting there, like Bridget leaned in to the punch, to you slapping the camera. Bridget leaned in. She leaned in. Go ahead, rewind it and play by play.
You'll see.
We even got to go in there and do a stupid little play by play like that because it was absolutely nothing to it whatsoever. It's laughable as hell.
It's sad for him to have to stoop this low to do this shit, but
yeah, just for attention, just to pay his bills.
That's it.
And I think there's an attention thing there too. Michael's always wanted to be, the center of attention himself. Being the baby of the family. You know what I mean? It was always the Michael show. And if you weren't a part of it, then yeah. You can go to hell. And I did. I went to hell. I was 13, 14 years old. I went to hell. I went and hung out with my friends and smoked my weed and got told on every fucking time. Every goddamn time this little bastard would go in and tell on me. Michael's been a rat snitch little fat bitch since day motherfucking one. I had my friend Sarah. She asked me, she's like, she was like, said like, because I said something about like, I can't believe that Michael's still going this route with you. You know what I mean? Just for views and attention, you know. And then
That's all.
this woman, she was like, is he really doing it just for money? You know, has money really changed him like this? And I told her, I was straight up, I was like, man, he's just got evil in his heart. You know what I mean? Because he's been like this without money. You know, just a dirty, skeevy little rat fuck, like damn Wormtail. I'm gonna start calling it fat little fuck Wormtail. You know, because I mean,
I just really cannot believe the shit that he's done.
Well, you know, the sad thing is that a lot of people now, they can believe it. They've been seeing it happen so many times to every goddamn body. You know what I mean? They're like, what now? Who's Mike gonna go after now?
I mean, when I got into when they bought that house and they were after that boy Dylan.
Right, Mike. That was Michael's first troll. Michael fucked up with him. Michael let him get too close. Michael let him come to the house for Thanksgiving. If you remember, Dylan was in the condom video, the bloody condom video.
Yeah, but Michael did him real dirty. But he's still out here somewhere in YouTube.
Yeah,
just not under the same name.
Yeah,
I saw him not too long ago on Twitter. Somebody called him out.
Somebody sniffed him out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know, and it was crazy. Michael had to pull the big guns out on this one. He had to call Keemstar on this one, you know.
I just seen the video that they did, that Keemstar did.
Oh, I hadn't seen it.
It's a piece of shit. It really is.
It ain't got no kind of facts or nothing like that. It's just
they copied
Michael crying.
They copied the when Keemstar came in questioning me on this, that, and the other.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, shit. They just did a bad job of butchering it up.
Well, apparently, you know, Erica says that like Keemstar has dropped that shit. Like he's not. After he saw everything, you know, for what it was, he was like, all right, I can't convince my people. Like, Michael, I love you, bro, but I can't convince my people of this shit. You know what I mean? And Michael apparently can't either because he's trying a different route now. He's trying to bring up some old shit. Like I said, just to try to piss everybody off, get them good and hot, just so that he can lay this fucking turd on them Sunday. I'm waiting for it so we can drill it, dude. Like, you know, Michael's biggest thing is Michael lives for likes and attention, and Michael lives for my approval, and Michael lives for your approval. Michael lives for all of y'all's approval. That's why Michael makes these videos and stuff. You know, he wants approval. He wants to be the most liked. You know what I mean? And for even 50 of us to go through and dissect it and be like, fuck that, that's fake, that's fake, that's fake. It's gonna burn his ass up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Magnify that by 100,000 because he's going to put it out there.
Yep.
You know, he's trying to put it out there, you know, to get as many people as he can to see it because apparently nobody's going to a dumpster fire over there. Nobody's going to Bory fire.
No, it's dying slowly, ain't it?
Boring fire is not where it's at, so he's trying to put it, you know, on the bigger channel right now. You know, he's trying to get as much attention as he can. He's not getting it from Bory Fire. He's not getting it from his channel. He's going to fucking the AGP show.
Yeah,
and he's trying to claim the AGP
to get them views up, and it's not working.
It's not even working. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh my god! Like right now, he'd have the world in the palm of his hands. He'd have a million views, man.
He's got what, 2.4 million or something like that
viewers. Yeah,
But he can barely
struggling to get 10%.
Yeah,
he's struggling to make 10% views. And somebody even pointed something out that was funny. My dude TJ, if you're listening, much love to you right there, TJ. TJ straight up's like he mentioned to me, he's like, you know, your brother is still struggling, not even getting 10% of his viewer base in views at a time where everybody's at home watching the internet.
Exactly right.
Everybody's quarantined right now. Everybody and their mama is at home. I'm walking the streets feeling like Blade the Daywalker. There's like 50 people walking the streets, working and shit. Everybody else is at home, chilling, having a good time, playing video games, watching videos. They're not watching Kid Behind a Camera.
Nope.
Apparently, they're not watching Bori Fire. Everybody showed Bori Fire love. What's going on right now?
TJ Swan, he's in the chat.
Oh, TJ Swan, much love. Stop looking at me, Swan. That's our thing. I like TJ though. But yeah, you know, and like, I mean, he's giving the worst of himself. You know what I mean? At a time wherever he should be getting the most out of it. He should be getting the most out of what he's got going right now, and he's not even breaking 10%. It's embarrassing. Grandpa's got what, 4.5 million, almost 5 million subscribers, and that the Doug video he just posted has like 120,000. Not even 100,000. Somewhere, yeah, it doesn't even have its 10%. Doesn't have 5%.
That's right.
The numbers don't lie.
Nope.
They can go
And
back.
I imagine that tore his ass out of the sling too.
Huh?
I imagine that tore his ass out of the sling too.
Oh man, God, you know he's embarrassed because he lives for those likes. He lives. I remember one time he had I came in the house and was talking with him about something, and he was like pissed, and I'm like, well, what's going on? And he was talking about some post he did on Twitter. It only had like 5 likes in 5 minutes. I'm like, well, that's all right, you know. And he's like, no, man, it's fucking embarrassing. Like, and he was literally like about to cry. Like his eyes were like brimming with tears. Like, because like apparently, you know, his tweet didn't catch on. He wasn't gonna look cool. He was like, I'm not gonna look cool. Like, you know, Cartman does it on South Park. And you know, guys, you know, they're gonna have to be not cool. Yeah. And I saw it right then and there. I mean, I didn't catch on like I should have, you know what I mean? But I mean, like, I saw right then and there that like that's what fuels him. That's what keeps him going, you know? And like he'll do whatever he can to attain that. And it's just sad that he can't be positive about it, you know what I mean? He can't be a Mr. Beast. You know what I mean? Or a Shane Dawson, you know what I mean? He's never gonna be a Jake Paul, you know. He's never gonna be a McJuggernuggets or a Grandpa.
I'm gonna ask you this: do you think Bridget will ever just take the camera and go do her own thing?
You know, maybe. I would say no because she doesn't feel comfortable, but she's been doing it for long enough now.
She'd have to be real fed up with stuff.
I don't know. Speaking from a male's perspective, I mean, I would leave his ass and take the baby and start collecting child support and stuff like that. If, you know what I'm saying, he continued to act like, you know, Lord King Dick, you know what I mean? Like he does, you know, he can't act like that anymore. You know, he can't, you know, Brittany got that baby now, you know, she can, but Michael may have stuff against her, you know, like
it don't matter
against each other to take the court. They've all been building a case against each other for years.
It don't matter. In the state, they're going to go with the woman anyway.
Damn right. 100% of the time, you know, unless she's smoking crack, you know, she's on dope or she's done fucked up shit like Jennifer. Damn, Jennifer,
right.
That's goddamn bad. You know what I mean? But yeah, woman's got to mess up pretty bad to lose her children. And I don't see Bridget going to smoking crack or anything like that. I see Bridget being smart about it and taking Michael to the fucking cleaners. Because Michael don't even deal with the bills. Bridget deals with all that shit. For all we know, Bridget's already got it fucking set in place.
More than likely.
Michael doesn't deal with the bills. He's here. Bridget's like, we need, okay. You know, and it's really easy to do that whenever you don't fucking bust your ass for that dollar.
That's exactly right.
When you don't go out there and work for that fucking money, it ain't nothing just to spend it and not even give a fuck. $20,000 in 1 year on McDonald's, they said?
I think they said 60.
That's cheap.
Well,
I seen him spend $300 on
Michael's
McDonald's.
also a bragger. You can at least cut it in half. If Michael says 50, 25.
I went over there one day and they spent $300 on McDonald's.
How the fuck?
And plus the tip. I don't know what the tip was.
How the
But
fuck?
they brought in like
What did
37
McDonald's for?
bags of burgers.
They had to tip the forklift driver when he brought out the Big Macs.
I mean, that's just ridiculous. And you
Well,
know damn well,
it's a life of privilege, you know what I mean? That unfortunately, is not sustainable for them. Like they're trying to live like you know what I mean, like the Lutzes, they're trying to live like P. Diddy and the kids, but they just don't have that. They're not wealthy like that. And that's what it is. They have money, but they're not wealthy. You know what I mean? And it could have been. Michael could have, taken some of this money and tried to open up a little business or something like that, or.
Oh, the rumor has it that he put a bunch of money into Trash Fire or whatever the hell that was.
Yeah. Well, it's hilarious because I remember at Dad's funeral and stuff, Michael was like laughing about it pretty much, like, saying that, Jesse was like going around begging everybody to invest in this thing that Michael didn't see working. And now Michael's fucking invested in it. Which, Michael will do whatever Jesse says. Just like Rosie does whatever Michael says, Michael does whatever Jesse says.
Right.
And so, Michael. Well, see, here's the thing. Jesse is a creative guy. I'll give it to Jesse. Jesse's a creative guy. Jesse works. Jesse has, a certain vision that Michael doesn't have. You know what I mean? A certain longevity. McJuggernuggets, Jesse, he can create a long con, where Michael's just short-sighted enough just to give you quick punches to keep you laughing,
That's it.
And Jesse was almost kind of like a movie maker at certain things, dude. I'm not even going to lie here, guys. I went back and watched some of Jesse's earlier shit after he said he was going to quit for like the 5th or 6th fucking time. You know what I mean? I actually almost kind of thought that maybe he would, And I don't know why it was popped up on my screen. I just went to like YouTube just to scroll to see what was on my home screen. And it was a video of his, and it didn't have but like fucking like 40,000 views or something. And I was like, and he looked really young. I was like, let's check this out, And it was a video that he made when he was like 14 or 15 or something like that. And it was about clones that were on clones that were on the earth that were, trying to connect with him. And I actually did watch a couple of the episodes and thought to myself, I felt bad. I was like, this guy right here, he could have been something more if maybe he found the right person, he just didn't have the money and shit, and maybe he didn't have that sight, like I'm sitting there kind of bragging on some stupid little idea that he ripped off from numerous movies, but I'm throwing him a bone here. I did kind of enjoy his creativity, and I recognized something in him that I didn't see in Michael,
right.
That I don't see in Michael, that I won't see in Michael, because Michael, Michael is comfortable in this rut that he has created,
Jesse's motivated and has passion in it.
Right. Yeah. Where Michael, he just, he is in this, he has created his ass groove and he's not getting out of it. And he's just gonna, he's only gonna reach as far as his ass will fucking let him. You know what I mean? As long as he ain't got to get his ass off out of that fucking groove, he'll grow. Yeah. And that's all it is. And now, I mean, that's all he's ever had. And it's just getting smaller and smaller and smaller, Michael, And he feels it. I know he feels it, man. Just closing in on him.
And by the way, Michael, if you're listening, send me a message. I'll bring you aboard.
Hey.
It won't happen. It won't happen. But I had to throw that out there.
Yeah, right. It ain't gonna happen, and I've given up trying, I mean,
I've tried to get on here a couple. He showed up once.
I've got my own thing going, excuse me, I've got my own thing going, and I don't know. I can't say that. I can't say that. I'll always be here for Michael, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna damn talk shit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be the one to, like I said last time, I'm not gonna be the one to kiss his ass and shit, and that, and also, like I say, I'm not going to let him live down those lies. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to contend to my
way he's doing it. It's going to wind up biting him in the ass.
Yeah.
It's always going to, once you start that lie, you got to keep it going.
That's right.
So there ain't no reason
to pay Kim. I'd go ahead and pay Kim to say she lied. Her channel's dead anyway. Like all she does is like fucking easy bake cooking bullshit. You know, nobody gives a shit what she's got going on. Jennifer, and you know, she's a wild card. I wonder what's going on with her. Like she hasn't done anything on her channel.
Who, Jennifer?
Yeah. Happy birthday to my nephew JC, by the way. Much love to you, JC. Yesterday was his birthday.
Happy belated birthday, JC.
Yeah, right there to you, buddy.
Thomas Diaglo is supposedly getting stalked by Jennifer.
Tom is full of shit. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call Tom out.
Well, we don't know who he is.
He's always everything to everybody. He owns stores. He's told us that he owns cell phone stores, that he's buying land out here in Berkeley County. You know what I mean? He said that Debbie is like his aunt or something.
So
That's what he told me.
I ain't heard that one.
His Aunt Debbie, yeah. The Rosie won't quit messing with my Aunt Debbie. I'm getting really mad now. So there you go. Are you related to Tom D'Angelo? Or no, is Debbie related to Tom D'Angelo?
No, not that I know of.
Well, there you go. That's Tom D'Angelo.
All her family's down here.
How are you going to stalk somebody you don't even? Well, I guess you could online stalk. But why would she do that? Is Tom going there talking shit?
I don't know.
If Tom going on her page talking shit, he might fucking be asking for it then.
He's in town,
sorry, but if you don't want to have people starting shit with you, don't start with them. You know.
Yeah, when he's in town, he says she's always up his ass. I was like, okay, you can have that.
I don't trust that guy. I don't know him. If he's in here, I'm sorry, bro. I hate to drop the hammer on you, but I don't know who he is, and I can't vouch for him at all. And I do know that he is. One thing I can vouch for is that he's
a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. Yeah. I don't even know that. I don't know. Those aren't nice. A nice guy tells the truth. Nice. If he's going to tell me some shit. He told me something not yesterday. He told me something one time. I almost ran with it. Like I almost believed it and almost ran with it. Made myself look like an idiot because it turned out not to be true. But it happens all the time. You know.
Hey. Social media.
Debbie Sassy Tinkerbell says, "Why can't people see and hear the truth?" Oh, because it's edited out. Yeah. Because it's edited out.
You know, the reason that
people do see the truth
don't come on a live stream is because once it's out there, it's out there.
Right.
Unless it's like 550 and takes it down.
Yeah.
Truth hurts.
Yeah. What's he doing live streaming from a closet now? Did he finally did he finally turn his live stream off because he knew he wasn't gonna he lost all of his viewers? Apparently, supposedly somebody said that possibly his house is on the market.
It's gonna be soon.
And yeah, it's definitely gonna be soon that he's gonna be looking for a house to buy again. I flipped this house. You know how it is every year. Rosie gets kicked out because they don't renew his lease.
How the hell can you sell an apartment?
Yeah, I remember you said that last time. He said that Fatty's got people living on both sides of him. It's an apartment, right?
It's not a condo.
If that's high living over there, fuck.
So,
well,
yeah, I like to see how he's going to sell that.
We're wondering if he's even in fact still there, you know, because he's hiding in a closet now doing his live streams. He's not letting anybody see where he lives. He probably still lives there. It's still that shitty purple. I don't understand what it is with him and purple. I think it might be the inner Barney dinosaur in him.
He likes Barney.
Deep down, yeah, he's fucking Barney the dinosaur. But yeah, man, like with Michael, people are seeing the truth, dude. Like, she's asking, why can't people see the truth? They do. And unfortunately, a lot of the ones that do see the truth, they just don't care anymore.
That's it.
You know, they've been seeing the bullshit going for so long, they just don't care anymore. And you can tell by the views. Just look at the numbers of views, man. You know, unfortunately, and you know, Michael's never gonna damn, you know, get anything more. Anything more, you know. It's almost like it's easier to say who are his friends and you know who he's cool with and who he's not cool with, really, you know.
Yeah.
Randy Evans, Charlie, I laughed my tail off when you slipped on the pumpkin pie and fell after. I don't remember that. I think I might remember that. I remember cleaning up a shit ton of pumpkin pie.
I remember that.
I appreciate that, man. You know, damn. I had some fun times.
We had some very fun times.
Yeah, man.
The stress in the house.
I can think, man. It just makes me sad, bro. Like, I don't know. Sitting around and just, you know, we had almost as much fun planning the videos as we did, you know, pulling them off, you know, because, like, for one, you didn't know what Dad was going to do. I mean, you know, and, like, it was like, we were like, it was really cool. Like, you know, Michael was creating these situations that we had zero control over. You know what I mean? And, like, I felt so guilty, dude. Like, every time Dad would do something bad, like cut my video game cord or do something, you know, something like that, you know, everybody would come back and poor Charlie, are you all right, Charlie? Like, people would feel so bad for me and stuff. And, like, I would just feel so bad myself. Like, God, like, these people really care. These people really think that Dad's treating me like a piece of shit, and I can't tell them that everything's okay. You know? And
the thing is,
honestly, you know what I mean?
The whole group had a fun time together. When the group started splitting away, Mike started losing it. He really did.
You know, something happened, I think, right there. Like when I said, whenever he stopped coming to Sunday dinners.
Yeah.
You know, that was pretty much, we had that every Sunday. We come together as a group. You know what I mean? That was our at least one day a week to come together and if we had any beefs, squash them out, hash them out, you know, and then start off the week, you know,
fresh
and all loving one another. You know,
and it was easier to deal with things coming up in the videos then. But then when he changed that, he changed everything.
Right. And, you know, I think there was something like, you know, I think part of that had to do with Jesse. You know, like he saw this certain amount of success that Jesse was reaching that he was wanting that he couldn't do. Like, it was his glass ceiling, you know, and I think that he was seeing that, for one, like the storylines and stuff are very easy to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Vlogging can be hard to do sometimes, you know, like when you're walking around taking clips of your day, you've got 40, 50 clips that you got to go through and edit. It takes a lot of work, you know what I mean? And whenever you got these stupid little storylines, all you got to do is act out for 10 minutes and boom, there's a video, you know? And I think a big part of him was enticed by that, how easy and quick that money come. But
as quick as it can come.
You know, he just doesn't have the insight to make a successful storyline, a running storyline, unless it's, you know, destroying family and stuff, you know. And
well, honestly, I think when he started destroying family, it actually started going downhill.
Well, I mean, honestly, like I say, he's been destroying family since day one. Like the earlier Grandpa channel, so much of that was hinged on like the conflict between Mom and Dad. You know, Mom and Dad would eventually get divorced, and Michael was right there with the camera the whole way, following Mom to the airport. The whole way, putting little sad music behind it to make every fucking body upset and feel for Grandma, while he's back there like, man, this is gonna go over so well.
Now you talk about Tina, right?
Yeah, my mom.
Yeah, have you heard from her?
No,
she doing all
right? I haven't heard from her. I honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna reach back out to my mom ever again. I know that's hard to say. I know that's cruel to say, but Mom is stuck in a position where she doesn't want to grow as a person. You know, she just wants. She'll tell you straight up. She told me numerous times. I just want my old life back. I just want my old car back. And I just want my old house, and I just want Michael taking care of me again. She was short of saying that, you know, and because she doesn't have the willpower to try to create her own life for herself, you know, she's forced to live the life that Michael is making her live, and that's gonna be a life without Charlie in it, you know.
Well, I mean, she's over there with still with Uncle Bobby, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, like I said, I had her phone number, but you know, Michael bought her a new cell phone for Mother's Day.
I'll make it a point though. Next time I'm over there that way, I'll go check up on her.
Yeah, do that, man. Because like we don't know. Like I said, man. Whatever happened with that situation, you know, Michael's fat little friend went on live stream and told everybody that Mom chased the boys around with a butcher knife and got the police called on her and escorted out of the house. You're telling me that you took her to Uncle Bobby's house?
I did. Yeah.
So
I did.
And then I've got the text messages from Mom saying that she just wants her name cleared. She just wants everybody to tell the truth. So I mean, I don't know what's going on with her, you know, like like I don't know, like whether Michael. I know she was really angry though. She said that her and Jennifer were not getting along, and she said that she knew that Jennifer fucking hated her, and that Jennifer
got a big head
there. Yeah. Said that the boys kept breaking into her room and stealing all of her snacks and stuff, and said one of the boys were even hitting her, you know. And
there's a problem when you got to put all your snacks under lock and key to begin with.
Right, because the boys are just running wild, punching holes in the walls and pissing on the floor in the corners, and
I got tired of cleaning up and patching walls.
Yeah. You know, that's why they brought me in there, to be the cleanup. I was the cleanup guy before the cleanup guy. I was literally Angry Grandpa's cleanup guy. You know,
you were.
I was in there mopping and sweeping up behind them, and
you get tired.
I couldn't do any of that repair shit though. You know, I'm too damn, and that's sad because Dad, you know, that was Dad's profession. You know.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, you kept that place good over there. You know what I mean? I don't know. Boy, I'd say boys would be boys, you know what I mean? But they just had that lack of discipline, you know what I mean? Like, Dad loved Jacob to death. There was nothing that little boy could do wrong.
I know it.
Remember, he was the little angel baby.
I know it.
You know?
You almost had to catch him on video doing something wrong for him to believe it.
Exactly. He could watch Jacob punch a hole in the wall, and then he'd damn get on Jonathan for making Jacob angry. Yep. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I mean, there was just a lot of tolerance and stuff there that you know, plus Dad, you know, like what, you know, he's like, well, fuck it. I'm 60 goddamn years old. I'm out of shape and shit. I'm not chasing some goddamn kid down, you know? And you couldn't, because like they tell you, Jacob would tell you straight up, hit me a call DSS. You know, I'll tell. You know, and he seemed like he fucking meant it, you know.
I hand him the phone.
Freaking yeah. You know, so I mean, I don't know, and they can't have it any better now with Jennifer there, you know, because I mean, I love her and stuff, you know, but she is still certifiable.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be right back. Somebody's knocking on the door.
Uh-oh, the police. I'm about to have to look after the police too. Tom D'Angelo says, crap move, Charlie. Didn't money support your channel? I don't know what that means, Tom. I'm sorry, Tom. You know what? If I'm just going to be real, I'm going to tell you that, you know, you've been outed on a bunch of lies and stuff, man, you know, and I just don't want to be a part of that. I'm not going to sit here and just be like, oh, really? Oh, especially, you know, when I'm called out on live stream, bro. So that's not me. Blake Lewis says, hey, Charlie, are all the older videos staged? You know, honestly, man, I'll be truthful with you and tell you that yes, I'm sure that they were staged, but I wasn't there for them. You know, like I moved out and got to living on my own and doing my own thing, and like what 2008, 2009, right there as they were fixing to um get big. You know, I was still around at the time that they were doing the break videos, and like I say, it was I seen plenty. I was part of plenty of staged videos for the break experience, and that was at the very beginning, and they were all staged then. To the point, I got it, dude. This is a good story I wanted to share with you guys. Like the very first video that I was gonna do with Dad, I can't remember what was it. The Angry Grandpa Ruins Christmas is what would be the first one to sell, and we realized that hey, man, this crazy outlandish shit sells, you know. So we would go on to do what the grill. Remember the grill when Dad destroyed the grill? I had my red Jeep and all that, and we decided to do something where Dad was going to go in on me hard for my daughter. Like, you know, like I don't even remember what it was, but he was going to go in hard on me about not having my daughter around and stuff. And he does. Like, we're sitting at the coffee, or not the coffee table, we're sitting at the kitchen table, and he lights into me, you know, and you ain't got your damn daughter, man. Where's your daughter at, you damn bum? And I was like, oh, you know, like I just like got angry, like super angry. I got too angry. I got more angrier than Dad, you know. And like I got up and I was like, ah, and I grabbed a chair and I threw it into the wall. Huh? All right, cool deal. And Dad had to stop there. He was like, wait, hold, time out. Are you for real? No, how do you say? He's like, Dad's like I'm just looking at him, waiting for Dad to come back with something. He's just kind of looking at me like, wait, hold on a second. And I almost felt bad because he almost looked like he was scared a little bit. Like I kind of like got him off guard or something like that, you know. And I had to be like, oh, what's going on? Like, and then then he kind of cracked a smile, like, too fucking real, bro. Too fucking real, bro. And yeah, so yeah, dude, like the earlier ones were staged. I mean, I'm sorry. Tell you like it is. If you watch, you can tell, like the video with Dad with his cigarette and the firework, you can see where he goes, he kind of moves it towards the firework. The earlier ones, there is full of different, you know, instances where they break character. You know what I mean? Where you can tell that it's staged because like we were all so new at it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I look at my.
Definitely.
So who was that at the door?
Neighbors.
Oh yeah, how are they doing?
Well, yeah, I've been staying up all night and sleeping all day, and nobody ever sees me anymore. So they were checking to see if I was still alive.
So you had a wellness check from the neighbors?
Yeah.
Well,
they just got back from
hey,
Chicago.
That's good, man. At least you get along with your neighbors, right?
Hey, the guys that lived here for over 20 years, we run this neighborhood.
Y'all run it. Hey, longevity is the key, right? You know?
That's right.
That's one thing, you know, that I've never experienced, man. Like growing up, we never stayed. Anthony Yako says, "Stay safe, Doug. You're a good man and an amazing father."
I appreciate that,
man. You are like you say. I mean, I guess you and Bridget weren't in each other's lives all your life, right? Like,
no,
shit happens. Shit happens. You know what I mean? Like, man, I hadn't been in my daughter's life over half her life. You know what I mean?
Well,
but
Bridget, the little bit of time that we did spend together, I had to sneak into town because every time I let Cindy know I was coming into town, she made sure Bridget was gone.
Right. Damn. Ain't that some shit, man?
Yeah.
So spiteful, you know? It's
I mean, I even chased Mrs. Carlin and Mr. Carlin down I-95 just to see Bridget through a back window.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can believe that. I've been on the tail end of that. I've been chased before. I've been in a car with somebody chasing my ex. Of course, they didn't have a kid with her, though. You know, they just come back with me. And yeah, oh man, I was a dumb motherfucker. Oh my God, I'm so happy I've got a great woman now. I don't have to worry about. Oh fuck.
You do got a great one.
Man, I did, dude. I really lucked out, man. You know, like, and I mean, you know, and I'm taking full advantage of it. I'm taking full advantage of you. I'm taking full advantage of you.
As long as you're nice.
She's Lance. She's laughing at me.
As long as you're nice, I'll let you.
Well, you know what I mean? I think,
Don't make her break out that whip and chain now.
oh man, how do you know how do you know what the hell we got in there?
Hey, I met her before you.
That is true. That is true.
Oh shit! So what should I be asking then?
Ask Michael. He's probably got a whole bunch of stuff he could come up with.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
right. Yeah. Well, apparently, her and Twisted Chris met too, right? Or gonna like remember he said that he like he said Erica and that other girl Crystal, like two different women were gonna come down and have threesomes with him.
No, Isaac said that. Twisted Chris don't say nothing. He just.
Oh
he just
yeah.
Rosie says.
I wonder where he is right now. Where's Fat Chris at now?
He lives actually closer to you.
Closer to me, huh? I mean,
he lives right on 577. I will tell you that, and he's working at a prison.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, that's actually pretty fucking good then, man.
He
even though he did pull a fucking gun out on me, he apologized at Dad's funeral for that. You know what I mean? So I can't hold it against him. You know what I mean? Last time that the last interaction that me and him had, he did pull me to the side and he seemed pretty heartfelt about, you know, how things went down and stuff, you know. And yes, I mean, I can forgive that. I am friends with his dad. I haven't talked to his dad in a while though. All right, Gina, have a great night.
Have a good one, Gina.
Joining us. Yeah.
We all miss
a while now. Keeping it right here at 800. That's pretty good. My hands itching. I'm gonna get some money soon. My hands itching. Hey, you're gonna get some stimulus money here soon, huh?
I don't hold my breath on that.
That'll help you out, right? That's supposed to come direct deposited to you.
Oh, I'd love to see it, but I ain't gonna hold my breath on it.
Yeah, ain't. Well, they've given stimuluses out before, right? Like, I'm not going to get one because I owe back child support. Go ahead and laugh, But I will get one, but it's going to go to back child support. And as of right now, my license is no longer suspended. Thank you very much. I've been paying up on that. I am at like 4,000 behind right now, which I mean is not really bad compared to some people out there. Oh my God, you know.
What were you 2 years ago? Like
8,000 or something. I've been slowly paying my way down. I was like at 8,000 behind. I'm now at 4,000, and got my license back and everything. Gonna get my license changed to North Carolina, so that way no more of my mail goes to Jennifer's address for her to give to somebody else. Or actually, I will want that too. That way I can just sue the fuck out of her. Like,
yes, let's keep it.
You know, like, because I swear I'm at the point now where I'm ready to make some fucking moves, you know. Like I was going to say about my daughter, dude. Like I said, I hadn't seen her in almost half her life. I did have a chance to see her, 2 years ago until Michael decided to contact her mother and dox her, give out my baby mama's address and shit, and pretty much made my baby mama afraid for their lives and stuff.
Plastered Skylar all over Tubby's Twitter.
Yep.
Oh, I'd have to bury them both for that shit.
Yeah, and I haven't heard or spoken to my kid since.
But
you know what I mean? So they stole those years from her.
You don't need a lawyer no more for it.
Exactly. I was talking with my caseworker the other day. You know, I wanted to see exactly where I stood, you know, on my back support balance and everything, and as far as like the whole stimulus deal. And you know, for the longest time, like a woman in South Carolina can get you for child support even without paternity. If you sign and say, okay, yes, it's fine, you know, then you're the daddy. You know what I mean? And there was no way for you to go and have that determined without going and paying for a lawyer yourself. And in my case, like I went before the judge and we did a negotiation for child support. I didn't ask for visitation or nothing, therefore I didn't get it.
Because you're not on the birth certificate.
Because I'm not on the birth certificate. Yeah, her mother made sure that I, about a month before my daughter was born, got me kicked out, started rubbing wrong. I can't live with him here, and so unfortunately I had to leave, and my kid was born without me being around to be able to get to sign the birth certificate, which nulled a lot of rights for me. And unfortunately, in order to actually attain those rights, I would have to pay for a lawyer myself, up to what, 5-10 grand to do all that.
It used to be the state would give you an option of fraternity test.
Uh-huh.
If you failed it, she paid for it. But if you passed it and it was your kid, you had to pay for it.
Right. Well, I did pay for it. We took the paternity test. I said, before I pay a damn dime, I want to know that kid's mine. And so we did the whole mouth swab and stuff, and they tested it. And
now I need a lawyer for rights.
Yeah, but I still needed to get a lawyer for rights because I wasn't on the birth certificate. But now DSS has a thing set up for guys that can't afford lawyers and stuff.
Right.
And I've already left one message, and I'm leaving another message tomorrow. And I'm gonna call Monday and leave another message.
Well, right now all that shit's being put on hold because of the virus. So.
Yeah.
They'll talk to you.
Right. Yeah. Like I think that's the only reason that I actually got all the info I got out of my caseworker the other day, because like they're on a skeleton crew. There's nobody coming into the offices. They're there for like 2 hours a day.
Hey, Charlie, read what Lee, UFO hunter trooper, just put up.
Oh, Lee, UFO hunter trooper, Michael Kid behind the camera, is going live on Twitter. He just posted. Well, you can't get super chats on Twitter, you stupid fat bastard. And nobody gives a fuck about live on Twitter. Nobody cares about live on Facebook. You know what I mean? If you want to watch something live, you go on fucking YouTube.
That's it.
I want to see him going live on YouTube just so he can dance around like a fat little clown.
I don't think that he'll do that because it's live. I don't think he's comfortable with live.
Oh my God, he is not comfortable. Doug, were you there with us for the Twitch live streams?
I've had him on here twice, and he's lost it both times.
Both times he's lost it.
Lost it
because he can't perform under pressure live. He has the damn.
What edit. About whenever he was live on Tubby's?
Oh my God! I still got it saved.
He's got pounds of weed at his house.
Do you remember that whenever he was drunk on Fatty's live stream? And he was, you fucking dog, you come to me, I'm gonna put a fucking bullet right in your fucking head. And call the cops. I got weed in my house.
Quote unquote friend is.
Yeah. Yeah, like Fatty was just eating it up. Fatty eats every goddamn thing else. Fatty was eating this up. He was like, yeah, hard on.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. Michael talked all that shit. Talked all that shit. What you want to fucking do, Doug? Invite me over, Doug. Talks all that shit. And then you invite him over. He brings a friend, your daughter, and 2 cameras. And tries to instigate you into fucking hitting them, and then calls the cops.
That was the funniest part about it. He gonna stand there and assault me on my own property, and then try to call the cops. I knew how that was going to end.
Yeah,
and he stopped dialing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So yeah, where are the charges? Where's all this shit? Like, this is so good. He has nothing. And like, I'm loving it. The build up for what? A fucking gnat fart, dude.
Build up for us to
That's all it's going to be.
Womp.
I'm going to have a blast. I'm going to laugh my ass off when this video comes out. If it comes out.
Hell yeah.
He's got 38 minutes, 38.2 minutes of a video that was shot here illegally. I wish he would post it.
Yeah, I seen they'd done some drone footage on you too, or whatever. They said, I guess that's probably something legal. You can do that.
It's actually illegal. You can run a drone privately, But when you make money from it, you've got to have a permit and report all funds to the tax people.
And so what are you going to try something with that, or
I've already reported it.
have you?
Hell yeah.
I mean, at this point, man, just report everything and file everything, just like how they do. Throw as much shit against the wall as you can. Eventually, something's gonna fucking stick. You know, and he's doing it to himself.
Yep.
You didn't post the drone footage. Another thing, like
$5.
huh?
The permit's $5, but the fines start at $20,000.
He's gonna have to sell that car for real.
He just don't realize.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unfortunately, it's gonna have to take something like that. And then whenever that happens, and then whenever he does successfully get sued or whatever, or he gets hit with that fine, he's gonna try to make you out to be the bad guy for that too.
Of course.
Michael plays the victim card every single fucking time. Michael has never done anything wrong, but yet he's the one that has benefited the most.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
He's had so much fucking wrong done to him, yet he is the one that has benefited the greatest. When in reality, everyone else's life around him is going to shit. He's like a fucking sponge. He's just sucking up the life form of everybody around him, you know what I mean? Just to fucking get a little bit fatter.
That's it. Yeah, they broke privacy laws because they showed a certain portion of the neighborhood, pointed it out. You don't need the address if you point it out. And landmarks. So right there, that's grounds right there for had the footage pulled. So in reality, also he's playing around with Grandpa's channel. If that video gets pulled, they can pull Grandpa's whole channel, and then I would be blamed for it. Now you see what he did and why he did it.
You would be blamed for it. You made me upload this video. Come on, really? And how are you going to post a video of somebody else talking shit about Grandpa on Grandpa's own channel?
Right?
Like
he does some crazy, stupid shit.
He just don't know it anymore. He just doesn't know what the fuck to do anymore. He just doesn't have a fucking clue.
With what he's got and what things that he could actually be doing, it wouldn't take much. And he could come up with a bunch of shit.
Well, I think it's too far gone now. Like his credibility is shot. Like there's no way he can do anything and have people believe it ever again. Like, I mean, besides the mouth breathers, you know what I mean? The window lickers, the booger eaters, the pickle squeezers, as it were. Pickle squeezers. But yeah, their credibility is shot. Like I said earlier, they used to be so big. You know what I mean? We could have been live right now, and then Fatty would have gone live, and hell, he would have been killing you in viewers.
Now, Charlie, that's a true statement right there.
Now look at it. Oh, was it Mike calls his subs retards?
Yeah.
Yep. On the last live stream that he did over here.
I heard, like, I've seen tweets, him calling people retards, and also saying Grandpa said some woman said his grandma's in hell.
I got a message from my dad. He said your grandma's in hell.
Yeah.
Lord mercy.
Yeah. He just thinks he's too big, and it's not even that. He can't think he's too big because, he sees bigger every day. You know what I mean? And he just don't care anymore. He's like, fuck it. It's like, it's like whenever you're driving that car, and damn, you start to lose control, and damn, you're like, you know what? Fuck it. Instead of trying to straighten it out, you just, in fear, you just let your hands off the wheel. Oh, fuck it, whatever.
That's it. Well, that's what I do in everyday life, though.
I love it, man. Like he went ahead and posted that video on Grandpa's channel to inflame the youngins against you, and then he did a video on his channel crying his eyes out over Dad. 2.5 years after Dad's dead. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, you shouldn't cry for Dad, but you're fucking just working up tears for videos once again. You trying to damn thrive off of Dad. Dad is gone, Michael. Yes, it's nice to sit there and remember him and shit like that. But dude, you're not doing yourself any fucking favors. You know what I mean? By trying to, wear what's left out, thinner than it already is, man.
You and your dad too, but I don't grab the camera and stick it in your face.
Right. Yeah. Oh man, I got a tear for Dad. Get the camera. I wouldn't even be the type to say, let me give me a moment. I'd cut it.
There you go.
No, but Michael, that's all he can do now is just sit there and actually try to cry into the camera to get people to feel for him now.
Yeah.
But bro, don't let us forget the fact that you damn put hamburgers and hot dogs and pizzas or whatever, all crap food and garbage all over Dad's fucking favorite car, his most prized possession in the world.
Which we did film you when you got his shirt.
Don't let me forget the fact. Don't let us forget. We're not going to let anyone forget the fact that you let fucking McJuggernuggets take this damn urn out into the rain and open it up and act like he was going to smash the motherfucker with a baseball bat. You know what I mean?
Right.
The shirt. You did cry.
Oh well, I did. But that was a spur of the moment thing I had to do right there. Like I wanted to.
You didn't have anything of your dad.
I have nothing of Dad's. No. I have one shirt. But remember him by, and I only got that because Michael destroyed a whole fucking family.
Yeah.
The Chappelles. Remember Crystal and her husband and their whole family? This Is Us. How many of y'all remember This Is Us? They ended up even winning. They won the Xbox giveaway from Pest Mob. They were like, she was a freaking moderator. You know what I mean?
Out at your dad's house.
They chilled out with my sister and my dad. You know what I mean? Damn. They even got they were there for my dad, and then while he was in the hospital and stuff, my mom gave them a shirt. You know what I mean? Said, thank you so much for being here for us in our time of need.
Yeah.
To the family, because they decide to show up one day after Jacob goes to the hospital for something. Michael shows up and then sees that this Crystal woman's there to console Jennifer, and he's, what the fuck is she doing here? She's getting too close. I want them gone. The next thing you know, they're scamming people. You know what I mean? Next thing you know,
they're on pills.
They're on pills. They're scamming people. She was gonna have a threesome with damn Chris and shit. Pretty much, yeah. Had them remove their channels, make their Facebooks private and stuff, dude. Ruin this whole fucking family, all because Michael felt that they were getting too close.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Instead of just taking a step back, and saying, hey, Jennifer, we got boundaries here. I understand, when you reach a certain level, even know that we need to keep people at arm's length. Don't let people in too close. You know what I mean? And Michael knows that. And, I'm not going to say that the Chappelles are bad people, because they are really good people. She apologized for her actions and stuff. And they really love Dad. They did. But now, like, they don't even want to have any memory of what went down. Like, they have been so hurt and betrayed by the family that, like, like, they have altered their own way of living.
And when they message us, it's under alias names.
Alias names, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, you almost have to.
And yeah, so you see it that every single person that these people are close with, they destroy. It's not.
You there, Charlie? Keep freezing up.
There you are.
Okay, we're back. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, like I was saying, like, Not Michael's not the only one. Fatty does it too. You know, everyone. Adam, it was a fucking mod. Had another channel for him. Victoria, fucking who else? Justin, his fucking homie since before he ever even had a channel. His fucking homie way back when. Sacrifice that son of a bitch.
Every week they're attacking somebody.
It's almost like every week there's somebody new in their group that they're attacking and that they're doxing. You know what I mean? And it just goes to show, you know what I mean? It's because, you know, it's because of who you are. You know what I mean? When you got so much trouble always following you, maybe it's because you're the fucking problem.
That's exactly right. How
long did they sit there and try to get on Charlie and say, "Oh, Charlie's always got drama around him," you know? Well,
they created it.
Exactly. Charlie got away from the drama, and guess what? All that drama is still there with him.
Exactly. He just moved it over to Jennifer.
Yeah. Oh, now they got you, bro. You've been catching it for what, about a year now? How long now?
At least a year.
Looks like
maybe a little bit more than a year, but I don't care. They can say what they want about me. I'm 53 years old. What the fuck are they going to do to me?
I mean, but you know, it just gets tiring. You know, drama is tiring regardless.
I laugh at this shit.
Whether you're in it or not, it can get tiring. You know, I mean,
him and 550 think they get on my nerves. I don't give them more than 5 minutes thought per day.
Well, that's good. That just goes to show that you've been going through it long enough now.
Yeah.
After a certain amount of time, it just doesn't affect you like it used to.
When I found out Michael was paying them boys to punch holes in the walls that I fixed.
That
was the last straw.
What he was paying?
Yeah. He was paying them boys to knock holes in the walls that I patched. To try to piss me off on camera.
To piss you off?
Yeah.
Howard McLeod, man, what's up? Nice to meet you, brother. So, like, Michael is really trying to orchestrate some actual anger out of you.
He ain't gonna be able to do it. He just ain't gonna do it.
He busts up in your house with cameras. It gets pushed down the stairs.
That's it. When he screwed up is when he's put his foot in the damn door. When he put his foot in the door, if he wouldn't have got back, he would have got the shit knocked out of him big time.
I love it. Michael, talk all your shit all you want, bro. We see you for what you are. You're gonna call the cops as soon as you get pushed down the steps.
Ooh, I'm scared.
And then Fatty, we're still not done with Fatty, man. We're still trying to go back and find more dispatch stuff, you know. But just to get that one call was so good when he called the cops on BBY. He said he lives with this thing, pull up or shut up. This guy decides to pull up. Rasperger says, "Hi, Erica."
Hi, Rasperger.
You know, she says, "Hi, Rasperger." I'm sure you heard that, homie. But yeah, you know, Fatty's always like, "Pull up or shut up." BBY decides. He calls the police. "Oh, yeah, I've sent my wife and my kids to the neighbor's house. I'm sitting at home with a machete and a baseball bat.
He's live streaming 10 minutes away. He's close.
Yeah, please help me." You know, and like, oh my God, dude. Even in the face of fucking like that right there, man. He's like, "That's not how it happened."
Oh, he's still lying about it. Yeah,
that's not what happened.
He's still saying he didn't call the cops.
That's not what happened. I didn't call the cops. No.
Yeah, he did. Let's see. Remember when Mike needed help to put up a frame? You talk about the baby bed? Yeah. Charlie, you keep freezing up, man.
I figured that we've broached on enough stuff here. It's almost 2 hours in, and I figure maybe I plan on come back on with you Sunday after Michael drops that bomb. I figure we can come back on Sunday and dissect it.
We can do it. Yeah, sounds good.
Everybody wants to, he wants to go ahead and have everybody talking and everybody looking at him and seeing what he has to show. Well, we're gonna look and we're gonna see and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna look and we're gonna see. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna broach the subject a little bit.
We definitely will.
And I think it's gonna be fun. I just can't wait, dude. Because I just can't wait. I'm just ready to see how he's gonna present it and how he's gonna try to win everybody over with that.
Is going to be interesting.
I can't wait to see you punch Bridget in the face. I mean, I just want to.
That's going to be the interesting one.
I want to see you punch her in the face for real. I think she deserves a punch in the face for how she's treating her daddy. I think you deserve to at least bend her over your knee and get your belt out and spank that flabby ass. I'm sorry.
Buddy, the last time I spanked that ass, she boxed her mama in the damn eye to get that damn spanking. And I actually
yeah, so she hadn't had that ass whipped in a long time. And that goes to Michael too. Michael, if you're listening, brother, I invite you on over. I'll give you that ass whipping you need. Michael says that all he needs is an invite. Here's your invite. I invite you over here, bro.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Charlie keeps phrasing up. Hey, Charlie, check the bottom of your computer if you can still hear me. It might not be getting enough air. Processor getting too hot.
Bob is hacking us. Might want to watch out for that.
Don't tell them. They'll believe you.
Yeah, I know, right? The mouth breathers like, oh, they're getting them. But yeah, if that's all it takes, you know what I mean, Michael, and he said to you, he was like, Doug invited me over. He invited me over. I invite you over too.
I said, yeah, come on over. No cameras. But hey,
I love it.
They got bills to pay. That's what Bridget said. But you won't hear that on the video.
We got bills to pay. Oh my God.
She said.
Well, then, I mean, think of something then. Go jogging. You know how many views Bridget would get of her jogging?
Well, since the baby, she has lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, she has. I give it to her. I don't want to give it to her because she's still a piece of shit inside. She's still.
Yeah, she's followed Michael's footsteps quite a bit. Refresh, Charlie, refresh.
I mean, it was just all out there. Whenever I wanted it, there it was, I had to ride by stores just not to drink, And it's like that with eating too, you know what I mean? You got the choice to eat healthy. You got the choice to eat non-healthy, And I'm struggling with that myself too right now. And I don't have an eating addiction like apparently Michael does, And which Michael's already admitted that he's got that eating addiction, I mean, he says he just can't stop eating, like fat bastard. I can't stop eating, And I'm sorry, I just took another jab. I don't want to because I've got a lot of friends that are overweight. You know what I mean? But guys, remember, whenever I'm calling either one of them fat slob pieces of shit, you know what I mean? Don't take it personally. You know what I mean? There's more to it than just their fat asses that are disgusting. There's a lot more to it. So I mean, and also, if you do take offense to just me calling somebody else fat, then maybe you should lose some weight. And I don't care who you.
Yeah, you're right, Charlie. You're definitely right.
But yeah, I don't care. I mean, it's true. If you are so sensitive about your weight, you know what I mean, that you are offended by someone else being called fat, I mean, you should do something about it. Don't live with that mind frame, you know what I mean? That constant, looking down on yourself, really. You know what I mean? If you look, you've got to have such a low self-esteem to take what I say to someone else, so personally, and I wish that people would actually love themselves a little more, where they wouldn't have to be so offended, by what you say to somebody else because they feel it's a reflection upon themselves.
You're absolutely right.
So, yeah. I hope I didn't talk again too much this time. Erica told me that she's like, all right, now you gonna let Doug talk tonight, son? I was like, yeah.
Hey, you do what you want. Everybody's been asking about you. I don't know what to tell them, so I don't.
Right.
But I'm glad to have you on anytime that you want.
Right. I appreciate that, and I embrace the opportunity, How many times have you seen Charlie Chill live on a Friday night at 10 o'clock and he's fucking sober?
My hat's off to you, Bubba.
Past couple of times, yeah, you have seen me sober, yeah. But
hi to Kim Watson. Did I read that right? All right, Charlie. I guess that was.
I mean, I can't help it. It's just still there in me. Did you hear anything that I just said?
No, it was in black.
I've just been sitting here going on and on and on.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and end this, and we'll get you back on here Sunday evening.
Cool. Sounds good, man. We'll watch that video, man, and we'll get back.
I'll have my popcorn.
I'll be right there with my pen and paper, man. I'm gonna be looking to dissect this shit, and it's gonna be so funny because like he's gonna put that out there, and then we're just gonna come right back with the other last word. We're just gonna trump it, and Doug, I'm gonna help. Oh, look, he's got a kitty.
A kitty.
That's Fuzzy.
Huh?
That's Fuzzy.
Fuzzy.
Oh,
look at him. He looks like Loki.
So I can see. He does look like my
He
Loki.
looks like Loki. He looks chill too, man. Look at them eyes. He's like,
oh, she ain't chill. She ain't
he's been got in that catnip. That cat is chill.
She just woke up.
Right there. Okay, there we go.
She hates cameras. You take a picture of her, and she'll draw blood on you, bud.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, she kind of looked like Doug, just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
I found her underneath a 20-foot container up there at the Circle K.
Oh, really?
Yep, she was being raised by raccoons.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what? You just kind of saw her out there and coaxed her to you, or
12 cans of tuna fish, 2 bottles of water, and I got her in the truck.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Because like a lot of times, even with that's it. No, I've got this black cat that's out here. I don't know if you ever saw it. I tried to actually catch the cat one time with a cage. I didn't get him. But this cat to this day, like he's like fucking like a year old now, and I still can't touch him. I mean, I feed him every fucking day, Doug. Man.
They'll get to where they'll come to you, but she's my little baby. But guys, we're going to get out of here. Seems like Charlie's having some computer issues. His compressors.
He's got to be eating it up. He's got to be eating it up. Yeah. I see right here says Fatty is tweeting about our live stream. Obviously, Fatty is watching this live stream because I'm in it.
Hi, Fatty.
Hi, Fatty. Hey, everybody, throw Doug a little super chat right there. Kind of piss Rosie off. Rosie does not want anybody getting super chats, any kind of money. If you're involved in the AGP circle, that money is coming to Doug.
Shoot, he'll go after some random YouTuber
yeah. Miss Wonderful. Come on,
I can't
bro.
believe some of the shit that he does.
Why are you going after another woman? Dude, that's all he does is attack women and children. That's all he does.
Terrible. It's terrible.
He did swing on me one time, but you saw where that went. Swing and a miss.
Oh, yeah.
Swing and a miss. You almost heard his slide sound like sound like
15 minutes by the time he winds that fist up and gets it slung, it's done been 15 minutes.
Huh?
By the time he gets that fist brought up, it takes him 15 minutes to release it.
Man, dude, people were like, Charlie, bro, you're so fast, you dodged that punch. Like, it wasn't a fast punch, guys.
It weren't really.
I saw it coming from, I saw it before he even fucking swung. I saw it before he even swung. Oh, you saw that whenever I faked at him, I went to act like I was going to hit him, and he's like, oh. he flinches and tries, bro, like, if I really wanted to, bro, I could have did it. But you know, right then and there, my dad was laying in a fucking hospital bed, about to die. You know what I mean? The last fucking nickel that I had in to my name in the whole world, I had just sunk into a bus ticket to damn Maine.
He pulls up with two dudes.
He pulls up with two fucking dudes. One of them's got a gun. I mean, goddamn. How much fucking more do you need the odds to be in your favor, fatty? And then I still whipped his ass. Like, well, I didn't whip his ass. I was still hitting him through the car. Because as soon as they pulled up, bro, fucking Chris pulls out a fucking gun, so I'm holding the door shut.
And he'll try to deny that too. But anybody that watched his live stream right after that happened, he says that that he was trying to get out the door and you kept shutting the door on him.
Because Chris had the fucking gun, and Chris actually got out of the car and pretty much trained it on me like a motherfucking a police officer.
Right.
And that's when I was like, God damn, you know what the fuck? You know? And thank God that his fucking friend Justin fucked up the recording, because I would have gone to jail. Because I did throw the first fucking punch. I did. I mean, I had my fucking knife sharpener in my hand. So I ditched that shit. Like, and Chris didn't get in trouble for the gun. Like, I don't know if they asked him about the gun or anything. I said, God damn. I said, God damn. And then they put the video of me talking about raping Isaac's kids. The cops, you know, like, this is why I did it. Shit that was like months before he's done apologized. He's done forgave me for. And I mean, yeah, like that's all he had to go on. And the cop took it though. Like the cop was like, all right, well, both of y'all are getting orders against each other. You know what I mean?
That's how they do it.
So we end up getting orders against each other over that. You know what I mean? But yeah, after all the instigating, him bringing his fat ass down from fucking 1,200 miles just to get in my face and say, "Hey man," you know what I mean? After I already hit his ass how many times through the fucking car?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
said that you kept pushing the lock down so that he couldn't open the door, that the window was down.
I had my hand on the door because then they said I dented the door. They tried to show the cop and say I dented the door. I punched the door or something, remember? Right. And I was actually holding the door in because Chris had the motherfucking gun and like, oh my God, he was trying to reach around Fatty and shit. It was a very tense situation. It was a very moment. As soon as I saw that gun, it was like, boop, 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 and I was like, I just started fucking swinging, bro. I don't give a fuck, you know, and I was doing all I can to try to keep I should have just, I'm surprised I didn't get shot then, you know, like holding it and punching through. Oh, but Chris, you know, he thinks that he's a special agent, you know.
Y'all should ask him to show that footage too, because he still got it. He's got it because he was mad that it was recorded instead of live streamed. So he's got it.
Yeah.
Hot footage.
Yeah. And you know, Michael was what was going to happen was he was supposed to come down there and have me hit him, and then he'd whoop Charlie's ass, you know, because he thinks he can. And then Michael was going to bail him out. I was going to hit him first, and then he was going to whip my ass, and Michael was going to bail him out while I sat in jail. That's how it was supposed to go down.
Right.
I did get him to swing on me, though, after I called him a fat-ass motherfucking bitch. If you rewind it, I called him, come on, you fat-ass bitch, fat-ass motherfucking bitch. And then he's like, and like I saw it on his face before he even swung, dude. And I was just like, so I was like, and yeah. So
Isaac is like a sloth.
I invite him too. Hey, here's your invitation to come on over here too. You got the address? I'll take you out in the backyard real quick. Nobody's watching. We'll have the cameras going if you want. And man, I will beat that fat ass to the curb.
You know I'm gonna have the cameras
I will
going.
beat that fat ass to the curb. Erica is telling me to do so.
And John Haggis.
Well, I mean, North Carolina laws are a little bit different.
Yeah.
They're like down here. They're like down here. The cops are going to let you fight unless you're on private property.
Right.
Like at a bar or something. They walk up to a house and there's a fight in the backyard. It's going to go to the end. And whoever gets picked up after that, one go to the hospital, one goes to jail.
Right. And it'll be fun. It'll be worth it.
That's it.
Because I know that, and in doing this and sending out this invitation, should the pussy bitch accept, you know what I mean? There will be consequences that I will have to face, but it'll be worth it just to finally let everybody see me whoop his ass. And
if he does do that, I'd inform the cops of what's going on.
Yeah.
Tell them it's a YouTube thing. Don't worry about it.
Right. Well, because Fatty is a notorious snitch.
I know it.
I mean, notorious snitch. He's called the cops so many times. He's all about the whole bait and switch, piss you off on Twitter, and then report you. Remember, they've baited and switched me numerous times. Remember that time I invited him when I was staying at Floppa Belly's house. I invited him over there to her house. I invited his wife up into my bed to wait for me after I beat his ass. Like, dude, and I got suspended for it. Like he reported it, and of course I was out of line, and I got suspended for it. And that's what he does. That's how he fights back. It's all computer shit, and he had a lot of people convinced at one point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nobody's scared of Fatty now. Nobody's scared of Fatty now. You even seen Adam. One of his own close friends, doesn't change the channel up. A uploads. We're ready to see what A uploads now. I'm ready to see what A uploads. Adam, good luck with your new channel, brother. Congratulations on monetization. You deserve it. You put up with a lot of Fatty shit. And I just like for you to come forward and maybe just air some of this shit out. I know that he's got shit on you, but he's putting this shit out on you regardless. You might as well come on out and throw some shit out on him.
I wouldn't worry about it.
I just want to just sit back and laugh. Every time that something new happens, it just makes me laugh, dude. Like it's just it's so different. I'm doing so well. I'm doing really good. And,
you are.
And they're not. You know what I mean? And it's just I
love how it has twisted and turned around.
Right. It is poetic.
It is. All the shit that they caused, all the drama, and everybody thought down on you because of it.
Right.
Now look at it. It's turned totally around.
Totally around. Well, see, that's because the drama continues whether Charlie and Doug is in the picture or not.
Exactly.
They got to find somebody to throw that drama on. And the rest of the family better hope and pray that Charlie and Doug doesn't go anywhere because one of them is next.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, also, Doug, I tell you this, they can't come after Charlie no more. They can't come out with another Charlie did this and Charlie did that video and have the whole universe like, oh my God, Charlie. They've done played that card too many fucking times. Everybody knows better by now. And it's happening with you now. Look how many people are watching right now. Look how many bad comments you're getting. I don't see any. Not many.
I'm getting they're being taken out.
But I mean, everybody's seeing it. You know what I mean? And it's the same tired ass song and dance. That's why I'd ask, how long have they been doing this to you? For almost a fucking year now? 6, 7, 8 months now?
I think it actually got to me for about the first week.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm just going to let this shit roll off my back. Fuck what they say. That's when Isaac got involved. And when Isaac figured out he can't do nothing to me,
Right.
he gave up.
He went after another woman like he normally does.
And I
And what
even
about his
asked,
wife? Like, goddamn.
oh man, we really don't need to get on her, do we? I couldn't. I don't know how the hell she does anything with that.
Well, I mean, does she? Like, she's pretty much been non-existent here in the past. Ever since JP outed her for secretly messaging that guy, that troll behind Fatty's back.
So we got some
So we all got some nudie pictures of Nicole that she was sending her poppy. Her poppy.
Well, she was running around.
I sent you those pictures of my wife. Praying
I
for
sent you those nudie pictures of my wife. Oh my God. Oh my God. How does that make you feel, Fatty? That your old
Lord
lady
have
says that you're a gross son of a bitch.
We all know that already.
You know, and that she can't fucking stand the sight of you and that she's sending your love to somebody else.
And what's great is that he knows that too. It don't matter who he
knows
lies
it.
to and what his trolls believe.
Oh,
He
everybody else
that.
knows too.
He knows that, and that's what hurts him the most.
The only ones
So-
that believe his ass are the fucking mouth breathers. The ones
That's
that are able to send them super chats the first of every month. You know, when their social security checks come in.
That's it. All right, buddy. I'm gonna jump off here.
All right, bro. I can keep going too, man. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll get back up Sunday, man.
Sunday it will be.
Cool. All right, bro. Take care. Later,
Take care.
everybody.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you for coming. Thank you for all the super chats, even though I didn't ask you. I thank you. Matthew, Isaac is somebody that you don't need to worry about. It's trash. Guys, y'all have a great night. Thanks for coming in. Much love to you. Stay safe. Wash them hands. Stay 6 feet away from each other.